Hello everyone, welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy V. I am Genesis013, and in the last episode we met Ferris, the pirate captain. Went through the pirate's cave and we got a ship, and stopped outside the wind shrine. In this episode we are going to venture onwards. And as you can tell with this music, stuff has already gone crazy. So why don't we go in here and generally talk to this one man here, Princess Lenna! What happened? What's the matter? The wind suddenly stopped and now there are monsters in the shrine! What about Father? The king went up to the top floor. He has yet to return. Something must have happened to him. The crystal's up to the top floor, right? Wouldn't hurt to go up and take a look. You're right, Ferris. That's why I like you. Ferris, come on. Now, actually, this is kind of the cool thing. Again, as I guess it was the obvious, I should mention this dungeon has some new enemies. A lot of them are all new. I should mention now, if you went down a little more south from where that was, there is a recovery jar, which is kind of nice and useful. But for the time being, let's continue onwards. There's a chest, I think it has some leather armor? Or no, a tent actually, which is useful. I was about to say, I was wondering why I haven't ran into anything, but there we go. A black goblin, which can punch us, and a white serpent. Be careful of what... These guys still aren't that much trouble. They aren't as much of a hassle as they were before. Black goblins are just upgraded goblins, and goblin punch is really the only thing that kind of separates them from goblins, I guess. To be very frank. And here is the first instance of a actual save point, Consecrated Circle. You may rest safely with a tent or cottage, and allows you to save your day for free. Basically, it's as if you were outside. I need to stop doing that. I need to fix all these eventually. I will do that eventually later on. No, I'm not going to use my tent. So I'd rather save it. Now there are two stairwells. I believe this one leads to treasure. The other one leads us into there, in which you see an interesting figure in the door. And here's an example of two more enemies: the Moldwin and Manny Wizard. Moldwin, I believe there's not much to him. And Manny Wizard, as far as I'm aware, the Manny Wizard will just pretty much do the equivalency of just smacking you with his stick, basically. Again, not too difficult of enemies. There really isn't that much difficult of enemies, and as you can see, this bird-like enemy, we will be running into... Oh, wow, I went the right way? I almost want to go the other stairway, because I think that's where I was thinking I was supposed to be. So, after this fight, I'm going to cut the recording, show up at the other stairwell, show you guys where that is, so that way you can know where that is. And there's actually one other treasure in this one room. Before you go talk to the bird, there's actually I believe there's two stairs worth of treasure, so I'll be right back, so give me 1 second. And here we are, now at the top of the staircase of the other room. Basically, all it leads is a leather cap, which, actually, I'm going to equip some of this, actually. Give a leather cap to Ferris and Bart's. Mostly just because I figure they'll benefit from it more. I'm gonna pause recording and just get back to where I was again, so give me 1 more second. And we are back. Real quick, into this door is actually an empty room. I feel stupid for not realizing that. If you want to get this room without triggering that guy, you want to actually just hug along the wall. You'll be fine. This leads to a chest with a broadsword, actually. I believe Ferris can actually benefit from this. Yes, he can. Okay. That's good. Ordinarily, I would say for you to go back to save, but for the case of this, let's head on forth against this guy. Incoming! This is the first instance of a boss, the Wing Raptor. He is a very, very extremely straightforward boss. In fact, there is almost no reason you should lose to this guy, to be really frank. When he gets to a certain point, I will let you know he has a few gimmicks, one in which is Breath Wing, in which he generally attacks everyone. And depending on how you are, this will more than likely kill you. Nearly kill you, at least. Also, like another Surgeon first boss I have encountered in the past, this guy has an interesting gimmick that can kind of make the fight go a little long. Like right now, he will cover his wings. At this time, you do not want to attack him for reasons obvious of he will counterattack you. This is very similar to the boss Yurm in Final Fantasy VI, as well as the very first boss in Final Fantasy IV, the Mist Dragon. Both of them all happen to have these gimmicks, but however, once they're able to expose themselves, you can freely attack them as you wish. I just hope I have the resources to attack them. That's all I can hope for, is I can actually kill them. This will be kind of embarrassing if I fall to him after saying this guy's not too much of a hassle. No, Ferris, I would like you to hit him. Please, thank you. It'd be nice if Bartz wasn't dead, because I'd be able to benefit from the extra damage. I didn't think too far ahead for this. Come on. Breath Wind, no, that's gonna hurt. Okay, yeah, this is doing dirt now. There we go. Finally. Yeah, so he's not a hard boss, and of course he gives me a Phoenix down upon killing him, which honestly I'm just gonna use that now. So Bartz, would you kindly get up? I'm not sure if there's another save point until after now, because I hope so. Nah! I will be right back. And we are back from that fight. We got a rod as I really need a... Never mind. I'll be right back after this fight again, so give me 1 sec. And we are back from that. Again, Wing Raptor is not that much of a hard boss. He's just... Oh. And I guess I should mention now. We are at the Wind Crystal right now. To which the crystal has already shattered, as Lenna and Bartz have both pointed out. What the? Courage, the essence of flame. Devotion, the essence of water. Hope, the essence of earth. Passion, the essence of wind. What? What's happening?
Feels warm.
Are these the crystal's essences? Lenna. Father! Listen, and listen well, you four the chosen ones, the warriors of light, bearers of the four crystal essences. Father, what do you mean? The wind crystal is already shattered. The other 3 crystals are in danger as well. You four must protect them. An evil presence is awakening, one that wishes to return everything to darkness. Father! Go forth, light warriors. Save the crystals. Wait, no! Father! What are these? Guess they're pieces of the crystal. Crystal fragments, and store within the power of warriors of legend. Knight, monk, blue mage, thief, black mage, white mage. Crystals, it's lending us its power.
For now, let's get out of here.
Sounds like a plan, Galoof. So with that, our actual mission has been given. We are to prevent the destruction of the other 3 crystals as the chosen warriors of light. I'm sure that sounds like another familiar plot point, doesn't it? Sure glad they don't use their plots over and over again. But with this in store, with the crystals as added, we have now a job system. I will actually, for now, I'm not gonna. Actually, is there a way? I remember there should be here we go. There's a portal upstairs that conveniently and thankfully teleports you out of the dungeon. This is kind of useful if you don't want to crawl your way down. And Miss Boko here is going to attempt to explain the job system. The crystal and job ability system. No, I would not. I will do the explaining for you. So thank you, Mr. Boko, for the help, and goodbye. So basically, right now, it's probably been painfully obvious, we have jobs now. For now, it's just the simple Knight, Monk, Thief, White Mage, Black Mage, and Blue Mage, and the Freelancer, which is the default job that we are all given. Now, this is where it's actually going to be customized. You can do whatever jobs you want. Just from personal experience and from what I've done, this is generally going to be the layout I'm going to do for now. It does not have to be what you do. It's all up to you. But for now, I'm going to have Bart as a knight. I'm going to have Lenna as a white mage. Galoof is going to be my monk. And Ferris, Mr. Ferris here, is going to be my black mage. This probably will seem very confusing to some of you, but trust me when I say this does make sense. And don't I have something? I believe there should be something I should give Lenna. No, there's not, apparently. But, either way. However, before we continue onwards, that will have to be for another time. So, next time on Final Fantasy VI, or 5, sorry about that again, we will continue onwards in our journey in order to save the remaining crystals from destruction and try to stop this evil that is trying to awaken. I have been Genesis 013, and good day, everyone.